Good morning all, and we are in London for a walkabout. I've got Julia and James with me today. We are in Green Park at the moment. We're going to be crossing over to go into the park very shortly. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, so from that point of view, on a Sunday, it's pretty early to be up here, but an ideal time to be up here, and we'll see how we go. So I will come back to you once we're in the park. Okay, so we are now in Green Park, heading towards Buckingham Palace, which is over there. So we're going to cut through the park. Never come in from this direction before, and I've come here obviously multiple times in my life, but never sort of cut out the tube station where we got out, so I'm not quite sure how that works, whether it varies to the Victoria and the other lines that come in here. I don't know, but just bear that in mind. If you come in on the Victoria line, you come out the other side of the park, which, as I say, is not a problem as long as you've got your bearings and Google Maps. But yeah, it was just had to have my wits about me to start with. Anyway, so it's going to be a busy day. Got quite a lot of walking to do. As you can see, the other two are already labouring behind. What's concerning me today a little bit is the wind as well. This wind is supposed to pick up as the day goes on, so I've got my microphone on, but it is under my jacket, so I'm sort of hoping the sound is going to be alright, because it'd be a real shame if it isn't. But anyway, we will deal with that accordingly, but for now I'll just keep rolling between here and Buckingham Palace, and then we will go from there. What I will say is, if you've watched the vlog I did yesterday of Carriages of Cambridge, which was a lovely afternoon, or early afternoon, it's far colder today than it was yesterday. As you might have seen already, I've got my hat on, Julie's got her hat on, James has got his big jacket on. It is pretty cold. We are supposed to get some bad weather later on, but I'm hoping if we can carry on our merry way and get things done, we'll be able to leave early afternoon, which is the plan, due to, as I say, this inclement weather that we've got coming. I'm quite surprised. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so nowhere's really open yet, but I'm quite surprised the amount of people there are about. Very surprised, but anyway, it is London, so got to expect yourself. I think if I was in Cambridge or somewhere like that, there would be no one about. Anyway, I'll shut up for a bit. Alright, got a jogger coming behind you. Okay, so we are getting to a point where you will begin to see the most, or one of the most recognisable places in the world, I would say. Seen this dog? So over to the left there is Canada Gate. So the plan will be we will walk in front of Buckingham Palace into the Victoria Memorial, up the Mall, come into Piccadilly, Leicester Square, where we're going to have some breakfast if all goes to plan. If all goes to plan. And then from there we will continue to up Whitehall towards House of Parliament, Big Ben, and then we're going to somewhere we've never been to before, Leek Street Tunnel, which is supposed to be quite good. And then we'll see where we go from there, because I have got some other plans I would like to do, but it will all depend on the weather, I think. Even at this time of day, it is busy, and probably it's the best time to come here, to be honest. No guards out yet. I know they are. They're just there now, having a little bit of a march there. Okay, so Buckingham Palace behind us. We're now coming towards the Victoria Memorial, which, if you've seen any of the concerts that's been done, this is where they are done. So we now see the Mall pretty empty, which is what we like. Come on. James, quick. Come on. So we're now walking up the Mall. So we're not going to go all the way to the famous arches at the end. We're going to do a left towards Piccadilly in a little bit. As I said earlier, I'm quite shocked at the amount of people there are, even at this time of day. But even when it's quiet, there's still a police presence, as you can see over there on the right hand side. I think that's St James's Palace up there. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm sure someone will correct me if it isn't, but I'm sure I'm right saying that. So I think there's one of two turnings up here that we can go. I don't think we want to take this one. I think it's the next one that we want to take. I'll know it when I see it because I've done my prep, but we'll wait and see if that all works out. I'll get back to you shortly. So just so you've got your bearings, so you know where we are, we have come up from Buckingham Palace, obviously at the top here, come down the Mall. We are now, sorry Julia, we are now going to be doing a left up these steps. I will try and find out, well there's a sign for you, signpost if it helps. But we're going up here. As you can see over the top of me, Julie is doing like Challenge Annika at the moment because she's taking photos at the same time as I'm videoing. It's great, so we're going to have a double whammy, but it is like watching Challenge Annika at the moment. I'm going to be walking up the steps, hopefully I don't fall over. I'm hoping some of you that are watching will know what that reference means, Challenge Annika. If not, kids, have a look at it on YouTube. It'll be there. Okay, so we are now heading towards Piccadilly without trying to be run over at the same time. As I say, there's the rest of the crew in the background there doing the photos. They'll catch us up very shortly, I'm sure. What I will say, guys, is with these vlogs, and I know I've said it before quite a while ago, but I will say it again for coming up here, it is so important to try and have a planned route. Now, basically, from as soon as we got off the train, or the tube should I say, I knew exactly what we were going to be doing and the route we were going to be taking all the way up until when we get to the Leek Street Tunnel, or tunnels, I don't know what it is, what the proper reference is, but that's the plan. I'm going to try and not get run over here, guys. And I think we'll walk this way. Julia and James also try not to get run over. Okay. I was just saying to everyone, you reminded me of Challenge Annika, the way you're running around. Okay, so I think now we are heading up towards Piccadilly. I'm pretty sure that is where we are now heading. I've, again, not come into it from this direction before, so if you follow the map, this is where we should be coming out. Again, if you've watched the vlog, the vlog I did just before Christmas, James and I came up here, you'll see that we came here. So it's nice that Julia is also with us today. My watch is going nuts on my wrist, telling me I'm doing an outside walk. I know that. So we're going to cross here. So I think where we're going to come out is where James and I went to the DJI main store, flagship store, I don't know what you want to call it really, which is here in Piccadilly. No, thank you. One thing about walking around with the camera, I think you're a tourist, which has its advantages and disadvantages, I think. What? We won't be open now. Oh wow, oh wow, we've come out completely somewhere where I wasn't expecting. We've cut off a complete corner. Okay, so this is actually Trafalgar Square and not Piccadilly Circus, which is slightly frustrating. And James and I, as I say, we were here just over a month ago at Christmas. Obviously everything now, Christmas-wise, has gone. What we'll do, we'll walk back round to Leicester Square and towards Piccadilly. I might not go up as far as Piccadilly because I did video it when we were up here before, because that's where I've got breakfast sorted out for. But yeah, where I've gone wrong is that instead of coming along the road we came along, I should have carried on. And I sort of thought that was the case, but I wasn't sure, and the maps weren't keeping up with me with all the buildings. So that's a little bit of a shame. But as I say, you saw it on a previous vlog anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Again, here comes Challenge Annika. So on my right, you've got the old open top bus. Obviously quite popular. Merchandise stall there. So as I say, we're heading back into Leicester Square. I'd say slightly annoying, but let's not dwell on it, guys. We can still show you some of it. I'll sort of do a big circle of Leicester Square and sort of just aim up towards Piccadilly. Won't go up there. I don't know about the others, but I'm getting quite hungry now. And I've come across a Wetherspoons in Leicester Square near to the cinema, so I'm hoping we can get in. Otherwise they're going to plan B at the minute for that, so we'll see how we get on. But yeah, just walking now from Trafalgar Square up towards Leicester Square. Safekeeping. Obviously I think we've just found a plan B should there be a problem with the Wetherspoons. There's quite a few of these restaurants that are open along here, so I think we're alright for that. Certainly a lot quieter than when James and I came before Christmas, isn't it, James? I'm just saying how much quieter it is than the last time James and I were here. So we'll go round, and then said restaurant is over there. In fact, we'll walk through. I think we can still walk through. Yeah. Just that one there. So this is Leicester Square, home of most cinema chains you can come across. Got the Odeon there. I think you've got Cineworld, Empire down there. View, where Julie and I have been is just over there. You can see the top of it there. William Shakespeare statue here. And then you've got Macca's there. The Lego shop just on the corner here. Show you a better picture of that in a minute. And then directly in front you've got the M&M shop as well. But yeah, there's the Lego store. Normally if you get here later than this there'll be massive queues. And up there is towards Piccadilly Circus, which, as I say, we don't need to go out there because James and I did a video of that when we came here before. So we walk back this way. The famous proverbial site of pigeons in London. Right here for you to see. Julie and I stayed in a hotel here, which was up there. Just up there is where we stayed. And so you can just see the View cinema there on the left, and obviously Burger King there on the right. Just another view back into the centre of the square. It's quite nice because I know Julia and James are taking loads of pictures behind me, so if I'm missing anything, they are not. So it's amazing to have essentially 3 cameras going. Right guys, so we are going into the Moon Under the Water, which is a Wetherspoon, to have some breakfast. So we will let you know how we get on shortly. Catch up soon. Some statues there. Sorry, we've got guests. They're just quite happy with life, aren't they? Maybe they're off to do some shopping in Piccadilly, I don't know. They're heading in that direction. There's some more up here. Obviously, I would imagine, goes without saying, that they are protected anyway from the royal parks, but I don't think you'd see this in a few hours' time when there's cars whizzing up and down the Mall. But it's nice to see that they can please themselves at this time of day. So I think the next turning on the left is where we will be heading. Normal menu in here. So breakfast has arrived, looking yummy. James has got his egg on toast, and Julie's got the American breakfast over there as well, I believe. Right, we will dig in and let you know. So relatively clean plates. Julie's is the best. James just finishing his hot chocolate, and then we'll be on the move, and then we'll have a quick chat about our experience. Okay, so it's going to start getting a bit busy now, but I've been persuaded to walk back to Chinatown around Piccadilly, so that's what we're going to do. As you can see, we've been in the pub now for about half hour, maybe a bit more, but it has got busier in that time. Just talking about that very quickly before we carry on. Okay. Oh yeah, Chinatown's up here. Wetherspoons is what it is, isn't it? It's not the best. It serves a purpose, and it was okay. James's and Julie's was okay, so they said. Mine was average, but I was hungry, so I needed to finish it. As you can see, we are just coming into Chinatown now. All the decor. And down there as well, which is what I saw from Leicester Square. Not much to see here at this time of night. Why am I saying night? Time of day. Purely simply because there's not going to be a lot open, is there? Not really breakfast places here. But there's loads of it. I've only really come up this particular bit before. Never really sort of looked to my right, so it's quite a lot to see. No. I panned round. Oh, that nice smell of Chinese. Oh, could do with half a duck. Okay, so we are making our way back now, back round to Piccadilly. We will pan round there, and then we will make our way back towards Leicester Square, which I'm not going to record again because you've seen it all before once. And then the next time I turn on will be when we going down Whitehall, unless anything else dramatic jumps out in front of me.
Exactly.
Okay, so on the right hand side here you might already be able to see the edge of the world famous Piccadilly video wall, much like what you see in New York's Times Square, but there it's on every building, not just on a couple. So I'll show you that in a minute. The scaffolding has all come away from around the fountain, which is quite nice, because when we were here at Christmas it was all covered up, so we couldn't get anywhere near it. So yeah, there's the famous video wall, and then famous fountain over here, which we will get to. Got the famous Lily White's shop there as well. If you are interested, DJI store is over there, just where that van is going in front of now. But yeah, here we are. And then the underground station just over there, as it is on the other side as well. So now making our way back to Leicester Square. We'll now turn off in just a minute. I'll just show a couple of places on the way back before I turn off. And as I say, we'll catch up again the other side of Trafalgar Square. So we've got the Hard Rock Cafe there on the right hand side. Never been in that one before, but we have done the one in New York. Loud but nice. Five Guys there on the left. Again, not done that one before. And then we've got the Angus Steakhouse. We have done that when we stayed up here, and that was very, very nice as well. Okay, right, so I'm going to switch off for now, and as I say, we'll meet back up in due course. Cheers, guys. Right, okay, so we're now in Trafalgar Square. As I say, you've seen James and me here before, only about a month ago. A lot quieter than it was that day. No Christmas decorations. So yeah, back to some sort of normality. Coming up to 10:30 in the morning. So it is now starting to get busier. You need to wake up. As I say, beginning to get a lot busier. So we're now going to be heading down Whitehall, which is just over there. So we'll cross here, and then that'll be a straight walk down past Downing Street, and then onto Houses of Parliament, Big Ben. Have to wait, come back in a minute, guys. So back with you after crossing that road. Didn't take too long. Got the green man, so we'll carry on going. Got this Malanka who's feeding the birds, causing chaos on the crossing. Okay, so we are now coming down Whitehall. In the far distance there, if you can see it on the camera, you can see top of Big Ben, which we'll get to shortly. Whenever anybody bibs, toots, whatever, it just echoes around the arches and the buildings. It sounded so much louder. I didn't jump, but it is louder. So bear that in mind. So you've got the, I'm not sure if this is the Scimitar or the Scimitar's a bit further up actually, but if you've seen the Remembrance Day sort of parade that the Royals attend, it is along here. I think it's actually a bit further up actually. So I can see straight away it's looking like it's getting busier just up here. It might just have been a surge of people, but of course this is where the entrance to, or the main entrance to Downing Street is, which is why it will get busy, because you're going to have to be people doing the normal taking pictures and what have you. Hey? Yeah, I know, yeah. That's why I stayed on this side. So as you can see coming up on the right here, you've got the guards on the horseback here. Going to come to the outside because people are taking pictures. Okay, so we've got past where the horseback goes. Another merchandise stall there. Women of World War II memorial there. The last time I was here with Julia, there was some geezer over there gobbing off on his microphone about this and that. Loads of police up here, obvious reasons. This is the entrance here now to Downing Street. Seems a lot busier than that.
Ja, dan doen we dat.
Typical people just walking straight into you. It's like they think you can disappear. Idiots. Okay, so here you've got the scimitar. Just here. Churchill statue here on the right hand side. Just up there. Okay, so we'll just wait to cross here, then we're going to be going across the river, and then we'll need to cross the other side when we get across there. Busy, busy, busy. Right, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so now we are heading on to Westminster Bridge. London Eye over there on the left. Then you've got the London Aquarium just with where the green tower is on the roof there.
We'll start after St. Owen.
So we're going to cross over here and walk on the other side, which is the right side for us to be. Big Ben in the background there, Julia and James as well. Don't know where James is, he's hiding somewhere.
Comunque considera che domani
Okay, so yeah, we're now on Westminster Bridge. It's getting a lot busier now, so I'm glad we've got done the busy bits before this started getting really busy. Because you're just having to watch where you're going. Video what you want to video. So yeah, it's not so much fun. Better view of the London Eye and the aquarium just there. I think that's where the it's where the Shrek Adventure is down there as well.
واحد رخيص
St Thomas Hospital there, in the scene from 28 Days Later, where he starts his journey. Alright, we'll be back in a bit, guys. So now we are officially in South London. Not quite sure what this statue is about. Leave anything in the comments if you know. We did actually stay in a hotel once, somewhere around here. All three of us, do you remember? Oh. After this car here, let's go. Okay, so now we're on the right side of the road. We're walking towards Leek Street, which is, I believe, where these tunnels are. We'll watch this space, because my last bit of navigation went a bit wrong, which is totally unlike me. but I think I've got this. And then once we've been in there, we will see how we all feel as to whether we want to go up to Tower Bridge, HMS Belfast, and then Tower Bridge and London Bridge, and then London Dungeon as well. So we'll see how we go. But we are doing very well time-wise, so we'll see how that goes. So I think this is where it sort of starts. As you can see by the graffiti over there, I think that's sort of the general idea of where we are. Never been here before, guys, so bear with. Yeah, we're in the right place. Thank God. Leek Street Arches. And as you can see, this is where people can come do their art. From what I've been told, these walls are cleared fairly regularly. Fairly regularly, and then they're allowed to do them again. Just some more down there. Yeah, I understand people do have sort of ball games and stuff out down here with tables and chairs, probably when it's a bit busier. But yeah, certainly something a bit different, that's for sure. Hopefully it's all coming out. It is a bit darker in here. I think it should be. And as you can see, that looks to me like what happens, they then periodically clear the wall ready for someone else to do something else. That's fair enough, isn't it? Don't know how long they stay up for. But yeah, that's the general gist. Where we go when we get to the other end, guys, I have no idea. Someone doing their magic there. Maybe we should have gone up. I think we need to go up there. Go up the steps and then we might have a better idea where we are. I think we're going to be coming up to near Waterloo Station from what I've seen on the map. But for now, I'll switch off, I'll get my bearings, and then we'll be back on soon. Nice picture of Paddington there. So we're now at the South Bank. We're finding our way from the Leek Street Arches. This should take us down to the front where we can walk along. I have checked with Team J that we can we're all fit to walk along the front, because it's about a 25-minute walk, or from where we were, so hopefully it'll be a little bit less. Everyone's feeling fit enough, so we're going to keep going and we'll see how we go. So hopefully in a minute this will all open up and we'll know where we are. I want to say those steps over there will take us up to the front. Loads of... Okay guys, so I think my SD card's run out, but these are the steps from the South Bank up to the river. So we've gone through a battery and an SD card so far, so we're doing pretty well. So this in front, I believe, is the Millennium Bridge that was built to celebrate the Millennium. And then to the left, when we get around there, hopefully we'll see it, will be the London Eye. But we are going right, but we'll just go to the front. Yeah, you can just see the top of it there. Right, so I think we want to go up to go down.
Something like yoga or bending. Fucking hell.
Sorry about the language then, guys. Can't control other people, can we? So, we are now along the river. I think that's Waterloo Bridge there, I think, and I think that's Paddington over there. Not a very photogenic seagull there. Some sort of skate park here on the right. I think this is Southwark Bridge, I think. So just in the distance there, under the tree line, you can see the top of St Paul's. Someone was telling me you have to pay to go in there to go to Sunday Mass. For a church service, essentially, and you have to pay. I find that astonishing, quite frankly. But I do understand as well, there's a lot of upkeep there, but I find that quite astonishing that they were charged to go to Sunday service.
Got the building it.
National Theatre here on the right. Seen it many times from the river and never on the shore. Never been along here before. I always think with these Google Maps as well, when it says about these walking distances, it is at a slow pace, maybe. Maybe that's not necessarily the best way, but at a quicker walk, it's clearly going to take less time, isn't it? So hopefully we'll get there a bit sooner. Just there, I think that is the... No, I'm not sure that is the Shard actually. I don't think it is. I can't. Well, it doesn't look like it from this angle anyway.
But obviously, you and what? Yeah.
And again, apologies for the pigs that we come across along here. You can't control people, can you? So there, quite clearly, you can now see St Paul's. Once we get past this light, you can see St Paul's across the water there. And the Shard is actually through there, so that isn't the Shard there. I do know, I think that is where the, it's not called the Winter Garden, I can't think what it's called, that building there, but that's where it is, at the top there. Affectionately known as the Speaker. You can see it in front.
back, whereas today.
No. Julia asking if you want to go onto the beach. I'm not quite sure this qualifies as a beach. Bernie Spain Gardens there apparently. One of the tour boats out there looks like.
Yeah. Like a almost like a written dialogue. Yeah.
Not going to fib, guys, my legs are feeling a little bit like lead at the moment. Since we've done a lot of walking. But not too much further to where we want to get to, I hope.
Sorry, that's the video. Summer, yeah, that time. And,
Never. No, but probably quiet.
Not sure on this bridge. I am trying to get
And then his back.
it could be Blackfriars. I think it is Blackfriars. It may even say when we get there, but I think that's what it is. There's more views of St Paul's and some of the city in the background.
We'll do it like
So it looks like we're going to have to go up to go across. Maybe not, maybe we can go under. And this is definitely Blackfriars Bridge. Bit of live music under the tunnel. Amazing the amount of joggers. Another view, St Paul's over there. And one of these buildings there, I think, might be Horizon 22. Maybe the tallest one there, I'm not sure if we're quite in the right place, but I think we are. So I've been going now about 20 minutes, so I think this is Tower Bridge we're coming up on, and then the other side is where HMS Belfast is. There's the Uber boat, and then beyond that sorry, this is London Bridge, isn't it, in front, I think, not the one that's in, and I do apologise, this is Millennium Bridge here, which we've walked across, which takes you to St Paul's. No. That is the Tate Modern there. Not today, thank you.
Five or six and a half.
Pardon, mate. Right guys, I'm just going to come off for a bit, get the other side of the bridge, get my breath back. I've got the shard back there. No, that definitely is the shard. I'm hoping we can get back down near the river, but I don't think we can yet, which is a nuisance. So the cathedral. All very nice. This is opposite London Bridge Station. I'm hoping we can get back down to the riverfront. Don't know London down this area as well, so winging it a bit. But hopefully we're getting to the point where we know where we are.
You're on the road.
Well, they won't be using those gloves again today, will they? So I think we've come out right by HMS Belfast. Can't really see it yet, but it is there. That quarter to.
Raining.
Yes, it is definitely beginning to rain now as well, which is just adding another curveball. Well, they weren't wrong with the forecast. Around about midday, the weather is turning, and we are coming up to just gone 11:45. we've got Tower Bridge there in the background. And I think we will then come across that bridge, unless we can find a tube station this side convenient, and get to a tube station and start heading for the hills. Because this, as I said, is exactly what they said was going to happen today, and it is. So we've done really well from the point of view of getting up here early and doing most things that we wanted to do before the weather turned.
Gina, metti il cappuccio che piove per favore.
And the wind is starting to pick up as well, all of which was forecast for exactly now. So I am happy. Could have done with this 15 minutes later really, to be honest, but we're almost there with the city tour today, so we've done really well. They're behind, keeping up.
Yeah, I don't like fine. Down still country.
Considering this handle that I'm using as the floating stick, which is for swimming, my hand is slipping all over it. So we're going to look to cross this bridge when we can. So we will join up once we're on the bridge, guys. Speak soon. Okay, so we're following James up to the bridge. I'm holding on to the handle because I am absolutely knackered. Right, and then right, James. Okay. So we're now crossing the bridge. Again, if you remember, this was in many films, but one of which was a Spider-Man film. I think it was where they had to battle above this bridge. I want to say it was the second one. You won't see it, there's some Catherine Doctors over there. Julie and I have actually had a boat out of there before. Thank goodness the rain has stopped. Reminds me of the Brooklyn Bridge. You want to go as fast as everyone else.
Just when the
Then you've got points that free up. Up there, Spider-Man had his final battle up there. bloody bridge moved then when that bus went past.
Mira, saben que todo era importante ya le
We're coming off the other side now. And then over here behind these trees, you've got London Dungeon, where the crown jewels are. Hopefully we'll get a view of that in a minute when they're off. I've actually driven across this bridge once, coming back from a relative. This is definitely nice Tower Bridge.
La Maison Blanche aussi, parce que c'est un peu ça. Mais... le monde est comme ça.
29 minutes past, so. Whenever you're ready, Jet.
My dad.
I mean, blood money walking along here with people with umbrellas. Looks like quite a lot of work going on down there. Right, going to come off for a minute, guys.